C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the changing from DMO to RFG.
Hey, American contractors, viewers of the American Contractor Show. I'm here with John Dye at Win the Storm, and I have to tell you, anyone that is associated with American Contractor Show, you are a badass.
Big shout out to American Contractor Show. If you don't know, you definitely need to check out the Storm Summit. They're doing it in excellence. Check them out.
Hey, what's up? This is your friend, Francisco Serrano. If you haven't checked it out, American Contractor Show, YouTube channel, Facebook channel, Twitter, Instagram, all the platforms, you need to go them, like them, start learning about your craft.
Hey, I'm Matt Danskin with Restoration Referral System. Check out the American Contractor Show. The truck that they've got is awesome. Everything else that they have going on.
This is Larry Bache with the Merlin Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Merlin Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the changing from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I as a contractor appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor that's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
And happy Monday before Christmas, everyone. My name is meteorologist Heather Kay, and it's time for our daily hail forecast, sponsored as always by C3 Group, Merlin Law Group, and American Contractor. Thank you guys for sponsoring this video and all of the other videos that we do. We greatly appreciate it. So let's get into our weather headlines. We do have some more snow in the northwest, and unfortunately there's no severe weather that's going to be happening today. But as we get into tomorrow, there could be a marginal chance for wind down in Florida with a low pressure system that's going to be developing in the Gulf of Mexico. So we'll talk about that. And then lastly, we will check in on the roofing forecast for Denver, Dallas, Fort Worth, and Oklahoma City. So let's get into our Christmas countdown very quickly here. We are, 5 days away now from Christmas. Today's the 20th. Santa's going to be making his way on to all those, good girls and boys, and I guess the bad ones too will get cool. But yeah, we are 5 days away now from Christmas. So hopefully you guys have gotten all your shopping done as we are getting close to that time. So here are current conditions across the United States. For the most part, we are pretty quiet. There are a few areas of concern though. We do have some rain going on in the southern part of the U.S., as well as some snow and mixed precipitation from a very far southeast Oklahoma into parts of Arkansas. And you can see some heavier rain here down into Louisiana, and that's going to be moving on to the northeast as we get throughout the day. And then we have some heavy snow, especially in the higher elevations. A few inches of snow is possible today with this. And then we have some rain in the lower elevations where it's a bit warmer. So speaking of temperatures, it's chilly. It's feeling more like December out there for most of us. Basically, yeah, all that cold air is coming on down south from Canada. 23 in Minneapolis, 36 here in Fort Wayne. A little bit warmer though as we go further south. It's 45 in Atlanta. A very comfortable 80 in Miami. Totally jealous, and you can see all that cold air goes all the way to the west as well. A little bit warmer though in Texas, with temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s, and those dew points very dry out there. Really no moisture to talk about. Anywhere from, look at that. Only a 9-degree dew point right now in Denver. Very dry and not much better as we get into the middle of the country, flirting with near 30-degree dew points, basically from Chicago to St. Louis. And yeah, it's dry. If you want some moisture, you have to go down to, once again, Miami, 60 at 9 degree for a dew point there. So let's take a look at our watches and warnings and advisories. Again, it's not too crazy of a day today in terms of those, but you can see we have some advisories out in the northwest. Some snow is falling, and especially as you get above, I believe, 3,500 feet, you can get anywhere from 3 to 7 inches of snow today. So we have some advisories out here. These are winter weather advisories here in purple, and we have some winter storm warnings here in pink, and then we have some high wind watches and warnings out in parts of Wyoming, and those will continue into tomorrow. These will expire later on this afternoon, but that's only the beginning, as I'll show you in just a second. So here's our future total snowfall. No surprise, we do have some snow already falling in the northwest, and that will continue through this afternoon and into this evening. And as we get into tomorrow, a little system will quickly move on to the east and drop a few inches of snow, basically from Montana into most of North Dakota, Minnesota, eastward into Wisconsin. And as we get into Wednesday, just more snow is going to continue to fall. Look at those higher values here in the northwest. Hopefully you guys like snow, because it looks like you guys are going to be getting a good amount of it. And some snow here in the northeast, nothing too crazy. And then as we get into Thursday, more snow in the northwest. You can see it's just piling up in those higher elevations here. And then as we get into Christmas Eve, same deal. A few feet of snow by then. Some more snow here in the northern part of the U.S. But then as we get into Christmas, more snow here in the north. And I'll get to more details of what's going to be going on here in the northeast in terms of what type of precipitation you should see for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. This is, let's just say it's going to be white to start, and then it may not be snow as we get into Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. So no hail is expected today. No severe weather in general is expected today. But as we get into tomorrow, there's going to be a low pressure that's going to be moving on near the Florida coast as we get into tomorrow morning. Some showers and storms will be around. A few of those could drop some marginally severe wind gusts. Nothing too crazy is expected. A good amount of rain though, possibly. But then as we get into tomorrow afternoon, that system will start to move off to the east. A few storms though are still possible, scattered though across the state of Florida as we get into tomorrow afternoon and into tomorrow evening. And then as we get into the overnight hours from tomorrow into Wednesday morning, things will going to quiet down quite a bit. A few stray showers are still possible though, but in terms of severe weather, that should be over with by tomorrow evening. And then speaking of tomorrow, no hail once again is expected, but in terms of severe wind, we do have a chance to see up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts from Miami to Orlando, northward to Jacksonville. Again, marginal chance, 60-mile-per-hour gusts for those storms that do develop. So nothing too crazy, but it's something. So what's going to be going on in terms of our future weather? Well, let's take a look at our jet stream. We do have a little bit of a trough right now here in Oklahoma down into Dallas. That's going to be moving on to the east. That low pressure is going to be bringing that possible severe weather tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be cold in the north and warm in the southwest. But then as we get into Wednesday and into Thursday, cold air will continue in the north, but you can see that warm air starts to move on to the east. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty warm Christmas time here in the south, very non-Christmas like in terms of temperatures at least. And as we get into Christmas Eve, that cold weather will continue. You can see that we do have a few little dips here, but nothing major in terms of big giant storms, at least in this part of the U.S. And then as we get into Christmas and into the day after Christmas, same deals, pretty much split, cold in the north, warm in the south. And in terms of severe weather, we're not really seeing a whole lot. So in terms of precipitation, this is tomorrow at this time. We do have a little clipper system that's going to be bringing that snow to the north. They'll be moving on to the east and bringing some precipitation in the form of snow in the northeast by Wednesday. And they'll be moving off. And you can see here in the west, like I said, today's snow, that's just the beginning. As we get into Thursday, and more snow is expected here in the northwest. We can be seeing totals up in feet in the higher elevations. More snow is possible here on Thursday. So I'm flying home tomorrow morning. I could see some white stuff on a Thursday. In a way, I'm kind of excited, but maybe not. Anyway, so this is on Thursday. Hey, we could see a white Christmas here in the north, right? Not in all spots. So this is Christmas Eve. Some snow is possible here in the north from Minnesota into Wisconsin. Unfortunately, here in the Mitten State where I'm going, so in the Great Lakes, Michigan, Ohio to Pennsylvania, it looks like after the snow on Thursday, there will be some rain on Christmas Eve. So that will most likely melt any of the snow that will fall. So unfortunately, if you're expecting a white Christmas here in the northeast, not everyone's going to see that white stuff. So that will be moving on to the east from Christmas Day into Sunday, and you can see more snow is expected here in the northwest. But as we went through the last few days here, the middle of the country actually doesn't look too bad. It's the west that's going to be a mess, as well as here in the north, here and there. So if you're traveling, just make sure you are careful. If you're driving, if you are flying, make sure you have extra time, as planes and snow don't really mix very well. So let's close out with our roofing forecast for today. It's going to be a pretty nice day in Denver. Temperatures will be nearing 60 degrees as we get to near 3 p.m. and then it will remain clear as we get into this evening and into the overnight. And then in Dallas, it's going to be a nice day, but it's going to be a little bit cooler. Temperatures will be around 51 degrees by 3 p.m. So not the warmest temperatures, but at least it will be dry. And then here in Oklahoma City, basically the same story. Temperatures will be getting up into the lower 50s by 3 p.m. Plenty of sunshine. Winds don't look like they're going to be that bad either. So if you're roofing here in Oklahoma City or anywhere in the area, it should be a nice day to get some work done before those holiday times kick in and you get hopefully some time off. So that's all I have for you today. Make sure that you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And if you have any questions, concerns, or just want to say hi, you can give us a call at 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@hilltrace.com and check out our website at www.hilltrace.com. And I am meteorologist Heather Kay. I hope you all have a great rest of your Monday. And I personally will see you in a few weeks when I return. Have a good day, guys.